Hey everybody. Felt like doing a video now that, Georgia, Alabama, Ohio, the other places, have all decided to introduce these abortion bills. Which, even if you're against abortion, you have to admit are pretty freaking ridiculous. I mean, just on the face of it, 6 weeks ban on abortion. Let's take that one part on its own. I've already posted to my Facebook page about that and how ridiculous it is. Between the time a woman has her period or doesn't have her period in this case, by the time that doesn't happen, and then she realizes she's pregnant and she has to set up all these appointments, etc., etc., there's no thinking time. There's no time for her to decide whether she wants to keep this child or not. So you've just forced her to keep the child with the 6 week abortion ban. But of course, it gets worse. It gets worse because now there's also the parts of the bill that could see not only doctors jailed for the rest of their life for performing an abortion, but if a woman miscarries and she is found somehow to have been in any way responsible for that miscarriage, such as, doctors say smoking's bad when you're pregnant, doctors say drinking's bad when you're pregnant. Obviously, taking drugs, doctors say is always bad. So, they could say that smoking caused your miscarriage, drinking caused your miscarriage. That joint that you had when you were at your friend's house, that caused the miscarriage. And now they can charge you with second degree murder. You can go to court, then you can go to jail. So you can suffer a traumatic event like miscarrying because it is traumatic for women. It really is. To carry a life inside you and then suddenly lose it. It's traumatic. I know. I've spoke to women that have miscarried. I have people in my life that have miscarried. It's very traumatic. So on top of this traumatic event, you're also facing the possibility of being charged and going to jail. That's the society we're living in right now. Now, could it get any worse? Yes, it could. You could be raped. You could be violated. You could have some big, ugly, honking, sweating man force himself on you. And then you end up pregnant as a result of the rape. Guess what? You've got to keep that baby now. You've got to carry that reminder of being raped. You've got to carry that reminder of being raped inside you for 9 more months. Why? Why? Because Alabama says so. If you're one of these people who are unlucky to have also been raped by a family member, and then you end up getting pregnant, same deal. Got to keep the child. No matter what, you got to keep that child. It's ridiculous. It's unbelievable. In fact, every part of it is unbelievable. Every single part of it is unbelievable. I've told people time and time again personally And I'll be honest with you, I won't even lie. Personally, I'm against abortion, except in the cases of rape, incest, and where there's danger in mother's health. Right? That's my personal belief. But that is my personal belief. I do not have a right to force that belief on anyone else, just like the government does not have a right to force their belief onto women. Members of the government, President Donald Trump, Senator Mitch McConnell, whoever else, they're all welcome to personally believe that abortion is wrong. They're all very welcome to believe it. But they don't have the right to force that idea onto the country. They don't have the right to force women to choose to get a black market abortion. In an alleyway abortion. See, that's the thing. I know some people will be like, well, hold on. You're against abortion, things like that. How come I saw a Planned Parenthood donate button on your Facebook page? Well, it's because I'm a realist. Abortions are going to happen no matter what. Okay? They're going to happen no matter what. And me, personally, I feel if they're going to happen, I would like them to happen in the safest way possible. I would like a woman to see a trained professional. I would like her to have as much help as possible to make sure that her health is protected while she is undertaking this monumentous, unbelievable decision that none of us could ever imagine until we are carrying a child, which obviously I can't. So I'll never be able to understand what has to go through a person's head when making that decision, which I would assume is one of the most difficult decisions in the world. I wouldn't want to make it. And I've never put anyone down for making it. You know what I've done when someone's told me they've had an abortion and they've opened up to me and they've talked to me about that? I've put my arm around them. I've comforted them. I've told them I'm here for them if they need to talk. It's not an easy thing. It can never be an easy thing. And there's people, I guess, that will try to tell you that if we continue to allow abortions, women will just go out, have sex, and not care about the consequences because they can go and have an abortion. But you know, when they talk about that, they talk about women going out, having sex, and not caring about the consequences. You know what? Know who they're actually talking about? Men. That's who they're talking about. Men. We go out. We have sex. We don't give a shit about the consequences. You know why? Because we don't have to worry about the consequences. We don't have to carry a child. We don't have to get pregnant. We don't have to worry about whether to keep a child or not keep a child. Whether we are old enough, mature enough to be able to have a kid right now. We don't need to worry about any of that. So when people give you that particular argument, you just tell them they've described men. So that's what men do. We don't care. I mean, obviously not all of us don't care. I care. There's a lot of other men out there that care. But you hear a lot of stories from women, single mothers. You hear the different stories about how the father is not involved, why the father's not involved. And sometimes it's by the mother's choice, sometimes it's by the father's choice. Sometimes you have men who are just worthless wastes of space, who will never ever get their life together, who will never be able to be a father, will never be able to earn the title father. Because I'm using the term father, but let's face it, any man can impregnate a woman. It takes a true man to be called dad, to be called father, to have that title takes a true man. And there's a lot of men out there that will never be able to achieve that title because of who they are. I've heard stories about men who do call, they keep in contact, but you know what? It's for their own selfish reasons. They keep in contact, but they don't ask about their own kid. They don't even ask how their kid is doing. They don't ask how their kid's doing at school, how their latest school report was. Did they enjoy their last birthday? They just don't. And with some of these men, I don't get it. I don't get it because I've seen their kids. I've talked to their kids. Their kids are freaking awesome. They're the most wonderful kids in the world, and they could realise that if they cared to realise that, but they don't. I don't get it. Anyway, I think I've rambled on enough for now, so I hope I didn't put you to sleep during the video. I hope you did manage to get through it all. I hope you enjoyed it, and I will release another one soon when I get overly frustrated by something that I see on Facebook. Talk to you later.